guys, welcome back to the Merry Boozers RC channel. Today we have our first plug-and-play BALSA airplane from Hangar 9 and Horizon Hobby. And guys, we have not been disappointed thus far. If you have followed along, we have an entire build series. I'm sure Lori will be linking that video up here in the left-hand corner for you. But the airplane went together fantastic. We are using the downloadable transmitter profile for the advanced wing setup. We have also downloaded the receiver profile for the 8-channel Spektrum receiver, and we've done videos on both of those if you'd like to go back and watch them. Setup for the airplane can't be any easier for a BALSA airplane. The servos, the motor, the ESC, everything come mounted for you right out of the box, and it's an Ultra Stick, man. Ultra Sticks are always fantastic flying airplanes, always. So, guys, you've been watching us put it together. We've talked about it enough. It's time to find out how it actually flies. So let's get out there. All right, guys, we're out here at the field. We've got the Ultra Stick all set up as good as we know. And as they say, it's time to find out, fly or die.
But you know something? Could they have picked out any better airplane?
Oh no, I love the Ultra Stick.
It's the ultimate from the old ugly stick that was made back in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing different from that to this is they've added flaps and more controllability, or getting wild ability. But as overall, airframe is probably the best one because it can go from
mild to wild.
Mild to wild. I mean, we can get this thing to where for a beginner to fly it,
right?
Or we can get it to where you better be a
ready,
very good pilot. So let's show them how it does it.
Now the wind is shifting, but there's not much. I think I'm going to try and still take off. Ooh, there it comes.
It's coming out.
Let's just spin it around real quick.
Turn off the other way. We don't have but about couldn't be 3 miles an hour.
But always take off into the wind on a maiden if you can. So here we go.
Let's just see if it flies at first. It should. Beautiful airplane as far as flight characteristics. Can't beat it. That's why Horizon did it.
So I definitely need a lot of up trim.
This airplane first was brought out, if I remember right, in the 90s.
Oh, there we go. Much better. I had a bunch of down in it.
But this airplane was a ARF back in the 90s, and at that time electricity was not an option. You had to fly this on a 40 to 60 size 2-stroke.
Oh baby.
Or a 4-stroke that was equal to that.
Nothing flies like a big BALSA plane.
And or that stick.
Oh man, nothing flies like an Ultra Stick. Maiden flight, guys, and I already feel comfortable with this airplane. I've got it in high rates. I've got it in normal wing type. Nothing crazy yet. Just getting a feel for it. Oh, what a good flying airplane. 5000 6S up in the nose.
And the secret is if they've got the power system right in the prop, which I know they have.
Now, this has got, let me see here, knife edge mode. So they were telling me about this. Supposedly, when you're doing a knife edge with this knife edge mode, it's supposed to make it easier. Oh, and it does. Wow. Look at it. It just sticks up there. It's still got not quite enough power right now with what I'm doing. I'm getting used to it, guys. Heck, first time to fly it. I'm going to take it back out of knife edge mode. I'm going to get it up high now, and we're going to test out the gyro. So we're going to go up. Just in case anything goes wrong, I have my switch. Gyro is on. Feeling good now.
It's like solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock. But I always tell you, test your gyro up high first. There is gyro on, and it is smooth as silk. Buttery smooth. All right, let's go on and check 1 notch of flaps and see how they feel. 1 notch coming in. Feels good to me. Hell, let's line it up for approach and just feel it. 1 notch of flaps. Oh, baby. Slow on down, baby. Let's dump the other notch. Missed the big molehill.
That's a good sign of a flaps
are up.
Well. It doesn't want to land.
Now, I'm gonna just go into the other mode. So I've got it in top position, mid rates, and now I have full spanned aileron. So this thing should be a rolling crazy drill bit now. Here we go, and up, full aileron deflection. Whoa, it's there.
That's that wild part.
That's that wild part, it is there. Let's see here, full span ailerons, pop it up. All day it'll hover.
And as you said in the past, when you really want to get this thing to where it's wanting to do some really crazy maneuvers, you can adjust the battery to get a little bit. A lot of people like to push the battery all the way back and have it tail heavy.
I have never had an airplane with crows, so I'm going to test it now. I'm going to turn it into the wind. I'm going to flip crow on now and just see what it's all about. I can see them open. I still have aileron authority. That's interesting. Like I said, I've never had a plane with crow, so I'm flying it with the crow right now. It is not what I thought it was going to feel like. Gets the nose down up a little bit. What an interesting feeling. Coming back up. Normal mode. What a fun airplane.
Would crow be good for landing?
Yeah, probably. Oh man, and it flies in fantastic inverted. What a fun airplane. See why old Charles always had one of these. A friend of ours back in Texas always had an Ultra Stick.
And would fly it to the limits. Yank it, bank it, crank it. He could do anything with it. I mean, which you can too, but that's why he wanted it, because it could go to that ultra.
I'm really not even going crazy with the controls or anything, and it's just a very tossable airplane. 3D mode. What a plane! Timer's going off and I don't want to stop. I'm having too much fun. Well, let's try out this crow landing thing, huh? What the heck?
Well, we've actually got a little bit of crosswind, but it's only like 2 miles an hour.
So I'm going to pop the crow in.
But we do have a slight...
Turn it into the wind.
I mean, direct crosswind at this time. But
crow is in. Keep power up. Hey, my first time with crow, guys. I'm trying this.
It's kind of trying to land like a jet, right? With the nose up?
Nose up, yeah. It's interesting. I'm trying it, you know? I could hit the grass. I think this big airplane wouldn't mind it. The wheel pants might catch, though. Just like that. Crow up. What a plane, guys. For the maiden flight, what a fun plane. Throttle cut. All right, guys, so here it is. We just landed it. What a machine. What a fun plane. So let's give them a little rundown, Lori, of what we were talking about on the control surfaces. So I have my normal rudder, my normal aileron, and my normal elevator. But with the flip of a switch, I now have full span ailerons. You can see normal ailerons, full span ailerons, and then we have what we were calling crow mode when we were playing, and that opens the flaps up and opens the ailerons up, and as you can see, as you're flying, the ailerons go up and down. Now, one mode I didn't play with because I forgot about it is what's called spoilers, I think. So elevator goes up and flaps come down at the same time. So this makes your elevator movements really snappy. Now, we'll play with this some more on some more flights, but I just wanted to show you as it is. And let's see here. Let's see if we can show this too. So remember, Ultra Stick comes with the Smart Avian ESC, so if you're powering it with the recommended receivers like I am, you can actually go in and we can check. Let's see, I don't know about this one, Lori, that's a long way. So it shows 393 a cell. We can fly more right now, but it's cool. I can actually look at my battery reports. Can you see this by any chance?
Tilt it down just a bit. Up just a hair. Right there.
Perfect. So it actually shows battery reports right there on the transmitter. This is the craziest stuff ever, guys. I mean, what a time to be in the hobby. You don't even got to pull the battery out of the airplane anymore to check it. And like I said, I'm at 395 a cell. We could actually go fly a little bit more. I'm not, because I got my poor pregnant wife behind the camera, but we're getting pop on it here in a minute. But yeah, Ultra Stick for the first flight, fantastic, guys, and I cannot wait to get this one up in the air some more. If you have decided to get an Ultra Stick because of what you've seen here today, don't forget we are Horizon Hobby affiliates. You can check our link down in the description of this video and get you an Ultra Stick today. And don't forget to check out those other videos where we were installing the gyros and setting up the airplane out of the box. Guys, without further ado, we're going to see you in the next one. Bye.